Thanks for waking up and talking with me, bro. I love the song. I like the remix you just did to Marshmello and Halsey's "Be Kind." And
Right.
I think you're super dope, man. They say that you're from Seattle, right?
Yeah. So I grew up in Seattle. That's
Hmm.
where I went to high school, and then after I graduated, that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna just like try and pursue this. And so that was like before any song like was getting any real traction. I was just like putting stuff on SoundCloud, but like I was like, all right, let me like try and make this work. So I drove down 1,000 miles to LA and just like moved in with like four homies that were also
Word.
like, something happened. But Seattle, I haven't really traveled anywhere else.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel like that's the vibe. I feel like everyone just puts their money together as much as they got and just goes to SoCal and just tries to make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. It
Mhm.
seems like you're doing all right though. It seems like it's been moving in the right direction for you with the success of "I Love You, Baby" and then the other music you've been working on. How did you get like into producing and putting music together, bro? Like, who were some of the people that you grew up listening to?
Yeah. So I mean, I got into producing. First, I come from like a musical family. My dad's always been in a band. He's a huge jazz head, and so he's played the saxophone like all of his life. And he's a singer in his jazz band. But my older brother, I'm the youngest of five, so all my siblings would like show me like what's cool, like what clothes to wear, music to listen to, and like kind of like how to walk. So um, that's he threw me on to like producing, and so I think that was like at age 12. And I mean, inspirations back then was just like no one really like in the electronic scene, but like I don't know, like David Bowie and like Coldplay.
Word.
Uh, yeah, someone like people that are more like in stone. Just, I don't know. What I saw in them was just like, wow, these people like really like put heart in their music rather than just like I don't know anything else.
Just throwing something random together. Like they actually took
Yeah,
time and like really worked the instruments and like really made it sound like pure.
yeah, exactly. And so I mean, what I took from that inspo was like, okay, every song I put out is like a whole like child to them, like a project. And so when I got on my software, I was like, okay, everything is like in my control, so I can like replicate that and like make every song sound exactly the way I want to make it. It was just like a canvas to me. So that's what I love about it. That's why I keep doing it.
That's awesome. That's super
Yeah.
awesome. I have a random question for you. This is super, super random. This is completely off topic.
Yeah.
You got a balcony in your living room. How many of you guys have tried to jump off that and do different tricks onto like a couch or like a mattress or something like that? Is that like a thing?
That's not been a thing yet. No,
Okay, word.
it's a loft space. I don't even know where you'd land. You'd land like just
I mean, I think you could clear it.
you
I
could
don't want
probably
to put any ideas in your head, but I feel like that's something that would happen down in the house in LA with four homies. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's a thing.
yeah. Well, I mean, the four homie thing like that was like my last apartment. So it was like five of us living in a two bedroom, and
Oh,
so like,
okay.
this space I'm alone here, but like um oh my gosh, yeah. If there were if I had roommates, there would be like corpses like just
It'd be all bad. It'd
piled
be
up.
all bad.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So how do you like it? How do you like being down in SoCal versus being up in Seattle where it's hella rainy all the time? Which I by the way, I've been to Seattle one time in my life. I was in a parade. It was like a sea light parade, you know what I'm talking about?
Something like
It's
that.
hella random. But yeah, I was in a parade one day. Hella random. But the one time I did go, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a cool place, but I think I'd only go there to visit and not live because like I don't know, like after moving here, there's a lot of people that live here that are like really chasing something, and they're just like ambitious. But if I mean, at least what I find is that when I go and visit back, um, it just feels like my dreams are like small there, and so I mean, that's not even to do with like the rain and like the weather. It's just like I go back and like I'm in the same like hometown as like my high school and like the same block I used to walk around like when I was like 10. And so I was
Like,
like, okay, this is weird. And so like moving down, it definitely like flipped a chapter in my life. And so when I visit, it's like kind of seeing at a glance what it used to be like. And like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't live there. I wouldn't like raise a family there. I don't know. It's a different vibe there, but
I mean, yeah, like at the stage you're at in your career, like you have to be somewhere like LA. It's like the hub of everything happening. Like you said, hella people down there chasing dreams, you know, bunk
yeah,
getting it with each other, you know what I mean? Like just trying to make it happen. So I respect
yeah.
it. It's all dope.
Uh,
I seen on the, you know, they give us a little paper to show like all the details. That's why you keep getting the same questions. Everyone keeps asking the same thing over and over.
no, you're
I
good.
apologize for that. This is like our introduction. Like as we get to, you know each other a little bit in the future, a little bit funner. But
Yeah,
I
that's
see
my
that you're a gamer, bro. I'm not good with Counter Strike or anything. I'm not good with any shooters. I be playing Fortnite and I'm trash.
Yeah, I've been so I was originally I was originally a PC gamer
Yeah,
um all my life. I grew up playing World of Warcraft and Counter Strike. But I had to like risk my desk space for, well, I used to produce on PC, but I had to like risk my desk space for like more of like studio environment. And so like I like put my PC away in a closet and like only put my laptop on my desk and like put two plants on my desk and like speakers. But I was like, I still had that itch for gaming, and so
yeah,
like that's when I plugged in my Xbox, and I was like, all right, what are people playing? And so I got on Warzone, I got on Fortnite, and so I guess I'm like a console gamer now. It's weird.
bro.
Not a lot of people go from PC to console because if you're on PC, you're like, oh my gosh, like this is the way to go, you know?
Yeah, it's I played PC once. It's completely different. Like I feel like it's easier. Like you got more control. You can
Yeah,
do things. And like I don't like I have Warzone, bro, and I'm a PlayStation type of guy. My bad, but I'm excited about the PS5. Um, I'm trash at Warzone. I'm the worst, bro. Like I got panic, and I drop the controller, and I die every time, bro.
you drop the controller.
Well, not all the time. It was like because like, you got the headset on, you're cool, you're creeping around. Next thing you know, you just blow up. You know what I mean? It's just it comes out of nowhere, and you got that volume up too high. It's all bad. But
There you go.
Fortnite, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm doing cool with that, man.
Yeah, nice. I mean, yeah, that's good. And then
Hella random.
you go to
Probably
the
the most random interview you're gonna have all day.
no, no, this is the best. Like you were saying, it's like a lot of times it's like the same question, but like here we are, it's like jumping off the balcony.
We're jumping off balcony playing Fortnite. We chilling, bro. I know, like you said, you sacrifice your desk space to create music, and that, I mean, obviously that's a good thing because you're doing really well with it so far. I know you got some stuff that you're probably cooking in the kitchen, not like food, but like music that
Yeah.
you're putting together and everything. Who are some of the people that you look forward to possibly, or maybe you already did collab with in the near future?
I mean, there's like the collab with producers I'd love to make happen, and then there's the collab with like acts on their own, like
Yeah.
artists. Something that would be super cool is collabing with like a band. I I love 21 Pilots. Honestly, their old album Vessel, I like played through high school. It like just like legacy acts like Elton John or like
Mhm.
like someone who's just like dope and like set in stone.
Legendary.
Yeah, like Chris Martin off of Coldplay.
Facts.
I mean, nice.
Dope, man. Hey, man, the sky's the limit, bro. You reaching, but you know what? Go for it. You might as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen. I was stalking your Instagram. That's what radio people do. We stalk your Instagram, and also creepers do that. I saw that you signed a deal. What in February?
Yeah.
Is that when you signed a deal? How exciting was that? Like sitting there, you got a group of people around you. I look at the video, like everyone, there's cameras out. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the family was with you or who was there, but like that moment when you're sitting there signing it, is that a crazier moment than being in the car and hearing your song come on the radio? Like which one's a crazier?
That was like, I mean, like, but like I'm not gonna lie, every time I hear it, it's like, okay, like, next. But
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah, in the well, it is crazy. There was a time I was in a like a furniture store, and I was buying I was there like looking for a couch, and this lady was helping me like touring around couches, and then like I heard like the intro and I was like, wait, what? And I look up and it's like the whole like store, like the whole warehouse is like playing it. And I'm like, what? Like, this is my song. And they're like, oh, is this your anthem? And they're like, no, I made this song. um, yeah, it's crazy. But back to the signing, that was like definitely such a memorable moment, you know, putting pen on paper and like having my friends around.
Yeah.
And that video is just something perfect to look back on. I mean, it's also crazy just hearing it anywhere in public because it's like, wow, that's nuts.
I'll tell you right now, out of all the songs that play on the air right now in the past 4 to 5 months, the song I hear the most whenever I'm out in public, like you said, at stores, at
Yeah.
the grocery store, everywhere is your song, bro. Everywhere I go, I hear it. It's awesome, man. This song is gonna live forever, bro.
Yeah, wow. I used to work at a PacSun in Seattle, and I was like managing the store, so I was there like 40 plus hours a week, and I would just hear like songs after songs, and and I'd I'd like the music I hear, and like I'd be like, oh, this is so and so, like Alesso, and yeah, I mean that's honestly how I found some music. And like fast forward to now, I like met Alesso, and like I get along with him really well. He's an awesome dude, and then I think now that my song is like, I think my song's playing in the store now in PacSun, so it's like work at this. I don't know. It's kind of
Back to Seattle and visit. Just go to PacSun, hang out with some old coworkers, and just wait for it to come on. Be like, look, see, at first I was here, you know, closing the store. Now, you know, I am the store, bro. Like, you hear the song, man.
I am the store. No, yeah, that's insane. I don't know. PacSun though, like, not to just like name a brand and just like dump on it.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I mean, I think this goes with a lot of retail clothing stores, but like all the coworkers they're just like high schoolers, and so I walk in and I just feel like judged. Like I feel like I'm just being like,
bro, I can't go into a PacSun. I'm a big dude. Like, they're gonna be like, bro, we ain't got nothing here for you. Like, nothing here. It's like me going into a Hollister. It's like,
yeah. I mean, it's different when you work, because like, I mean, for me, because like, you know, I walk into PacSun, like, let's say right now, I just feel like judged. But like, I remember when I would work there, I'd be like, just like, it was like Baywatch. Like, it was like, oh my gosh, this girl, like, oh my gosh. I remember I was talking to my friend. So I used to like write my Instagram on receipts for girls.
that's pretty player. That's pretty player. That's a discreet way to do it.
Yeah. And so I was like, wow, this is happening pretty frequently. So I was like, what if I got a stamp? I like stamped it on the receipt and like put it in the bag. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. That's what's up, man. That's dope. Being around different artists and different producers now, like you said, you get along really well with someone like Alesso. Like, it's kind of crazy to be around those people, huh? The ones that have already been established for a while, doing music and everything, and then the real. Yeah. It's pretty comforting, especially with moving down there.
Definitely, and it's good to make friends with those people and just like realize they're just like anyone else. But I mean, they just like also have a project that is their career, and they you know, they like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's also cool to like have those people as your circle rather than like, I don't know, because like it's also weird when like all this kind of stuff happens, and then like people from high school like kind of randomly hit me up and be like, yo dude, I think I'm gonna visit to LA, we can like stay with you and like just like cruise, bro. Like, and I'm like, it's like, who? And
you
so
even talk to me, bro.
yeah, exactly. What? But I guess it's different when your circle is like, you know, someone that's doing their thing and like kind of having it going, and so I just kind of feel it's like more genuine.
Yeah, and you guys have a lot to relate to. You're kind of like on the same trajectory and the same path, and you have the same mindset, and you're like, you know, the same work vibe. And it's like, okay, well now someone to understand, like, hey, I got to go do this photo shoot and record this video and do this and this and this, while another friend would be like, but I'm just trying to,
Yeah, yeah.
do
No,
some random duos, like,
I'm trying to run duos. Oh
yeah.
my.
Hey man, I know my time is up, but I did enjoy having a convo with you today, and I look forward to you possibly visiting our studio in the future once all this COVID stuff is wrapped up and everything. But thank you, man.
Yeah, sick. Of course.
I
Likewise.
enjoyed playing the song, and I look forward to hearing some more music from you real soon. All right.